Ar-Rahman Rahim. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Wassalatu wassalamu ala Sayyidina Muhammadin Ashrafil Mursaleen wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in. Amma ba'd. So today we continue on our, how do you say, our little programs, yes, that we do. Occasionally we do notes on special subjects that we come across when we do the Irab of Surah Yasin. So one of the words that we were looking at that day was subhan. Yes, subhan. Now subhan is actually a maf'ul mutlaq. So what do we mean by maf'ul mutlaq? Yeah, what do we mean by maf'ul mutlaq? In terms of grammar, maf'ul mutlaq is actually, in terms of sarf, maf'ul mutlaq is actually the masdar. Yeah, the masdar of the fi'il. It's usually the masdar. Sometimes it's another form of masdar, yeah, but the masdar that we're looking at is the normal masdar that we see in the table when we do the sarf table, right? That is the masdar that we're looking at. But sometimes it's another type of masdar. But that one we will learn later when we do a bit more on sarf, yeah, when we do the mushtaqat. Have we ever done the mushtaqat before? These are derived masdars. Have we done this before? Do you remember, Brother Hazim?
Yeah.
Mushtaqat means masdars that are derived from the fi'il. So the one that we're talking about is what we call the normal masdar. And then sometimes you have masdars like what other masdars that we have? Yeah, I don't know whether
Like
we.
Ufin,
Sorry.
like Ufin, Ufin.
Oof, yeah. Mm. It seems that that we don't derive it. That yeah, we don't derive it from the normal way. Yeah, the normal way that we do when we do the soft table. That one I think we have not done yet. The mushtaqat. Maybe one day we will, inshallah. Okay, so anwa here means types, yeah, types of maf'ul mutlaq, types of maf'ul mutlaq. So we have three types, basically three functions of the maf'ul mutlaq. We have here, yeah, this one. When we do it for emphasis, when we use it to clarify something, yeah, this is what we call um, descriptor. If we can put it as a descriptor, it describes something, yeah, an action. And here it's a libayan adat, meaning that it tells you more about the number. Yeah. So this is emphasis. This is to describe something more, and this is to clarify the number. Yeah, the number of times that the action was done. So an example here is darabtu zaidan darban. Yeah, darabtu zaidan darban. How would you translate this? How would you translate this? Darabtu Zaidan Darban. So this is the masdar of daraba. Yeah, daraba yadribu. So here's darabtu.
Doroba is beating. Right?
Yes, it's beating. Yeah. So who's doing the beating here?
I.
I. Okay. So I beat Zaidan, Zaid. But how it translate darban? Hmm.
Uh, with a real beating.
With a real beating. Okay. Betul, betul, betul. Oh, okay. Betul, betul. Pukul, ya. Okay, I beat Zaid. Um, it is not easy to translate, yeah, in English. Sometimes you have to understand the meaning and then you translate it, yeah. So when we say it's for emphasis, we have to think of an English word that would describe a beating that's really bad, really terrible. Yeah. So one of the ways of translating it will be something like I beat Zaid severely. Yeah. We don't say things like Darban maybe as a masdar on its own. We translate it as beating. Yes, beating. Yeah. Or yeah, beating basically. Most masdars or gerunds, they call it, we have the ing, eating. Yeah, the action of eating, the action of beating, sailing. Yeah, that's how we would normally translate it. But a good English translation just translate what is happening actually, meaning that it's really giving him a heart beating. Yeah. So maybe one of the ways to translate is I beat Zaid severely, for example. Yeah. So this is what we can do. Or as you said, what? A terrible beating. Yeah, I gave Zaid a terrible beating or something like that. Yeah, that can also be acceptable, inshallah. Now, here, this is just to emphasize the action. Yeah. In this case, uhibbu sadiqi hubba hubbal akhi. Yeah, so hubbal akhi. This is because this is light and this is jar. This is an idafa combination. Idafa combination. So how would we translate this one? Uhibbu is to love. Sadiqi is my friend. Yeah. So what do you think this is?
I love my friend like a brother.
Yep. You love your friend like a brother. I love my friend like a brother. If you want to do this like a literal translation, like like this one, if we had a literal translation, I beat Zaidan a beating, right? I love my brother. I love my friend with the love of a brother. Yeah, that would be the literal translation, word for word translation. But of course, a good English translation, you would do just like this, just like what you said. I love my friend like a brother. Yeah. If it was literal, word for word, I love my friend with the love of a brother. Yeah, the love of a brother. So that is not the best way of translating it. The better way is this one. Okay. And when we talk about numbers, yes, when we talk about numbers, how would we translate this one? This is darabatain. This is dual. You know that, yeah, the aini. And it is mansub in this case. Yeah, all masdars are mansub, by the way. Yeah, from here just now, darban. This is because its idafa is not mansub, but here it is, hubba. This is also mansub here. Then hubban, this is also mansub, yeah. But in this form, oh yeah, I forgot this part, yeah. You can do this in two ways when you do maf'ul mutlaq that clarifies or describes something. One is, of course, when you describe it as, like a brother or like a son, things like that. Or you can also stress it in the terms of a mawsuf sifah. In this case, it's mawsuf sifah. So in this case, we would say something like, what do you think? What should we just put here? This is shadidan means something that is intense, right? So this one, I love my friend like a brother. So in this case, how would I say it? I love my friend. What sort of love are we looking at here?
What is shadidan?
Shadidan is a lot, great, very
Oh,
much, yeah, kind of thing, intense, yeah. So
I like my
shadid.
friend a lot.
Okay, that's simple enough. I love a lot. Yeah, that's good. Alhamdulillah. Okay, or I love my friend very much, something like that. That can also be another way of looking at it. Yeah, here it was dual. We were talking about dual. Yeah, so now how would we translate this? Darabtuhu darabatain. Who here is your maf'ul? Yeah, your maf'ul bihi. So if that's it, so how would I say this? How many times did you beat him? How would you say
Twice.
it? Twice. Okay. So
I beat him twice.
I beat. Excellent. I hit him twice, something like that. Yeah, that's another thing. You can also say something like that. Okay, now here, this one is from the Quran actually. Yeah, and it's about the corporal punishment, 80 lashes. Yeah, 80 lashes if you accuse someone of committing zina and you cannot come up with a proof. Yeah, so you get the lashes now. So now how would you say this? Fa, we take it as at'af, and that it means like so. Yeah, the meaning with the meaning of so. So now how would we say this? Samanina is 80. Okay, so how would we say it?
So lashes. Then 80 lashes.
Them 80. Okay, we can say 80 times or 80 lashes. Yeah. There's another term that we can use here just to make the English nice. Instead of lash, we can say flog. Yeah, that's another term that you use flog. So we don't repeat the word too much. So flog them, 80 lashes. Yeah, hit them. It's also hit is another way of saying hit, but usually flog with something that is big and loose. Yeah, like a whip. Alhamdulillah. Okay, so now we know the three ways that the maf'ul mutlaq is being used in the sentence, and we see that when we translate it, we don't take the literal meaning of the masdar itself. Not like hubban, yeah. We don't darban. We don't say hitting or loving, yeah. We translate it to mean what it is supposed to mean. Or in this case, when it is emphasis, we say severely, extremely, very, yeah, things like that. And when you clarify something, you describe the thing. What is it? In what way are you doing this action? You're doing it like this, or you are hating them like that, or you're hitting them in such a way, things like that. Which does not indicate, let's say this was a case of hitting, for example, maybe not talking about extreme or very, maybe you might be talking about, I hit him like I would hit a fly or something like that, right? So it's like more like a description of how you do it, not the intensity or degree of the action. In this case, it's the degree and intensity. In this case, it's the type of action that you're doing, and in this case, the number of times that you're doing this action. Okay. Now, maf'ul mutlaq, okay, can be used in two ways. These are two well-known ways. Okay. One, I'm putting here qad yuhza, yeah, al-maf'ul mutlaq wa yaqumu maqamahu. What does maqamahu mean? It says here, this sentence is just saying that the maf'ul mutlaq, yeah, the maf'ul mutlaq, let me translate this. Mutlaq can be omitted, yeah, I'm going to put can be omitted. And its place taken by something else, yeah? And its place taken, sorry. So that means we can drop the maf'ul mutlaq, okay? So this is not the case of subhan, yeah? Subhan is a different case. In this case, the maf'ul mutlaq itself is omitted, and then something else takes its place. So what do I mean by this? Okay, look at this one. Same thing, same case here, yeah? Darabtahu shadidan, the one that we saw just now. Oh no, that was not darabtahu. It was hubban. Yeah, but okay. So this one in this case is darabtahu shadidan. Darabtuhu shadidan. Here, the original sentence. Yeah, put a little asterisk here, so that you see that the original sentence would have been like this. Yeah, darabtuhu darban shadidan. So basically, shadidan, remember I said it was extreme, strong, very, yeah, this shadid, yeah, intense, is actually a description of the hitting, the darban. Yeah, darab tuhu darban shadidan. But it's like, it's like, the Arabs don't like so much, I mean, so many words, right? They just like to keep it short. So they said, oh, well, no need to put the darban. We understand, that there is some intensity here. There's some degree of intensity here. So we just use shadidan. It's understood. Yeah. Darabtuhu darban shadidan. So this shadidan, yeah, we cannot say it's like a sifah of darabtuhu, because that's not the rule, right? We know we have to have a mausuf and then we have the sifah. So at the same time, it's not maf'ul mutlaq, because it doesn't reflect the action, which is daraba. Okay? So this is why we say it is naibul maf'ul mutlaq. It's in the place of the maf'ul mutlaq. Some Irab books, they drop the naib. They say it is maf'ul mutlaq. Yeah, but let's keep us clear. Let's keep our minds clear. Yeah, that is actually naibul maf'ul mutlaq, because the maf'ul mutlaq itself, the darban, was dropped. Yeah, so you get the difference between this and just now that we saw. Yeah, darabtu darban, and this one is darabtu shadidan. Yeah, so although this is mansub, we can't say it's maf'ul mutlaq, because the root letters shin, dal, dal, and da, ra, ba doesn't have the same meaning. Yeah, daraba and shin, dal, dal does not have the same meaning. If they had the same meaning, then this is the maf'ul mutlaq. Yeah, this would have been the maf'ul mutlaq. Okay, we need to note that. Okay, so that's one example. This is when the sifah takes the place of the maf'ul mutlaq, yeah, the shadidan. Then we go on to this one. This is very, very rare. Al-ala is a tool. Yes, it's a pekakas, a tool. Darabtu this one would be, what is if this is darabtu, this would be what here? What is the harakah here?
Mansub.
So I would say darabtu ar
Rijalan. Ar-rujulan.
Because this alif lam, so this is
Ar-rujul.
rajul, rujal. What's a man?
Ru-
Rijal is
Rijal. Is it Rijal?
Rijal is plural or singular?
Rujulan is single, right?
Okay, let's check. Yeah, and then hopefully it'll stick in our heads. So rajim lam, that's because we need to get this right, because this one is a very basic thing. The other one, I can understand why people get it wrong. Imra'ah, and what's the plural for imra'ah?
I don't remember.
No, because that's a trick
Mar'atan.
question. That's a trick question, because actually, wait, never mind. Let's do Rijal first, then we come to my Rajila, go on foot. Okay. Rajul is the singular. Rijal is the plural. Yeah, Rajul, not Rujul, but Rajul. And Rijal is the right. But for ladies, it's not that. Okay, let's spell, how do we spell, what are the root letters mir'ah? Mim, Ra, Wow, yeah, what do you think? Mir'ah.
Wow.
Wow, okay. So it's here, Maryam. Mm-hmm. No, it doesn't seem to be that. Okay, let's try Imra'ah, right? That's right? Imra'ah.
Imra'ah.
So is it yeah? Am I looking at this correctly? It's on the same page. So it must be here somewhere. Let's see whether ada here. Mara. Oh, wow. Oh. Is there an alif?
We can try.
Subhanallah. Let's see. I think it's not an alif. This is another thing we need to clarify on this one, right? If all fails, we go to this. Okay, so if we say it's a woman, yeah, that's it. Oh, I see. I put the Hamza. This one has to be a Hamza on a stick, isn't it? So this is Hamza on a stick. Okay. Oh, sorry. I want to do this the painful way because hopefully it'll stick longer in our heads when we do this. It's Hamza. Okay. The Hamza itself, Hamza on a stick is an actual root letter. Mim, Ra, Hamza. Ra. Alif. Okay. On Han's word, the Hamza is depicted by Alif. Yeah. So here,
Imra'a.
Imra'a. Now let's get the. There is no. No, that's not the plural either. You know why there's no plural for Imra'a?
Because it's different word.
Yeah, because it's Niswa. Yeah.
I see.
Yeah. So it's Niswa. So this is a very special case. It's not the only case. There are other cases in the Arabic language where the plural and the singular doesn't look like each other at all. Yeah. So yeah, back to this. This is Rajul. Yeah. Rajul. Rajula. And if singular is Rijal. Okay, so in this case, Sultan is a whip. Yeah, Sultan is a whip. So the original sentence actually, now in this case special, right? You have darabtu arajula darban bisutin. This was the original one. Bisutin. Yeah. So I hit the man hard with a whip. Okay, I hit the man hard with a whip. But we drop the darban. What happens is they just take it like that. Sultan. They drop the bar and made this mansub. Yeah, so when you see something strange like this, yeah, then you know it's one of those rare cases where this is actually the maf'ul mutlaq because it doesn't fit anything else. It is not tamyiz, it is not hal, yeah, all the things that can be mansub. So the only choice is this strange case of al-ala, yeah, al-ala. This is very rare. So the original sentence was something like this. Then here al-adad, we saw it already. Yeah, so it would have been the original sentence was fajliduhum jaldan. Yeah, then sama nina jalda. Yeah, 80 lashes. So this is the three ways that you can replace a maf'ul mutlaq as a sifa and as this is another example, yeah, of a sifa. When you say akalan ragadan, it means that it's how do you say, luxurious. You can choose to eat from anywhere you want. There's so much, so you can take from this. The ragadan is that plentifulness that you have in Jannah. Yeah, the plentifulness. Yeah, that's an actual English word. Okay, so I like that here. Here is about 70 lashes. This one is clear cut. Yeah, it should have been a jaldan here, but they dropped it there and they went straight to the number only, the number of lashes, not how hard you hit the person or how severely you lash the person, but that it is 80 lashes. Okay, that's one way of using mafhum mutlaq. Then this other way, instead of dropping the mafhum mutlaq, what do you think they dropped from this statement?
The fi'il.
Yeah, they dropped the fi'il. Yeah, they dropped the fi'il. So if I were to translate this, it will be something like, oh, sorry, hazful fi'il. This is idafa combination. Yeah, hazful fi'il. So, wrong spelling. Yeah. So this is actually an idafa combination. So when I translate it, it will be something like, hazf is to omit or to delete. Okay, so we can say omission of the fi'il, yeah, because it's an idafa thing that comes before, yeah, ya'ati is to come before the maf'ul mutlaq. Maf'ul mutlaq. So yes, normally the maf'ul mutlaq will come after the fi'il. As you can see, yeah, everything is after the fi'il. I don't think we have come across a case where the maf'ul mutlaq comes before the fi'il. It's always after. So this is one case, sam'an wa taw'an. I think this is in the Quran. So this would be your maf'ul mutlaq li fi'lin mahzuf taqdiruhu asma'u. This is what we say that was dropped, the thing that was dropped. We estimate it to be, or we guess it to be asma'u. Okay, so asma'u sam'an laka wa uti'u taw'an. This is another thing. Yeah, because sometimes we need to do one session on prepositions, because depends on what type of preposition you use. Yeah, so ala, ila, it makes a difference sometimes to the translation. So one day, inshallah, we have to do that as well. There's quite a lot of things that we need to cover, inshallah. Yeah. This one is shukran. Shukran is famous. Sorry, yeah. This is an old thing. Always put your Fatatain on here, because sometimes when I copy paste, the error comes along with it. Yeah. Why do I do this? Because your alif, the alif here is for elongation. Yeah. Sam'an. If you were to in tajweed, if you were to stop, how would you stop at this word? Kalau in tajweed case. Sam'a, yeah. There is elongation.
So we have to elongate the.
If we stop lah, if we stop. If we don't stop, then it's just sam'an. Yeah, it's normal short. But if we have to stop, then it is sam'a. Yeah. Oh, so this alif, oh, did you join us for the? Oh no, you couldn't make it, right? On Wednesday, we were talking about hamzatul wasl and hamzatul qata, as well as the alif. So that's another interesting thing to learn about. Because this alif, this particular alif, cannot carry harakah. This particular alif cannot carry harakah. That's why we can't put the fatatain on it. Yeah. The type of alif that can do two things, two ways, is what we call the hamzatul wasl. So if you look at your mushaf, yeah, hamzatul wasl is the one that has like a little tadpole on top. This one, you see this one? Yeah. So if I were to copy this, will it take the hamzah? Sometimes I copy across, it doesn't follow. Let me see, where can I put it? Let's put it here. Oh no, this doesn't look like it. Oh no, it does. That's correct. That's correct. Yeah, so this one. This little looks like a tadpole, but actually it's the head of the sword. You know, the letter sword, chop off the body, it's just the head. Yeah, so this is why they call it Hamza to Wasl. In Wasl is the sword there, Waw Sword Lam. Yeah, so when we recite, we will just continue. Minat tayyiba. The alif is silent. Yeah, minat tayyiba. We don't pronounce the lam, we don't pronounce the alif. Yeah, minat tayyiba. So that's why it's called wasl. It continues. Smooth. Yeah. But if we decide to stop at min for some whatever reason, no run out of breath, and you want to start at al, then it's as if we put a fatha on top. It becomes at-tayyibat. Yeah, if I want to start there. So this particular alif, this one can take harakah under certain circumstances. That's why they call it Hamza. Yeah, because Hamza is a root letter. But this one, no. It's always with a sukun on top, no sound. Yeah, so that's the difference between
One
this.
is Hamza what? The Sam'an.
Sam'an.
This one is what we call the alif at the end.
This is just an alif, a normal alif.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's not the Hamzatul Qata, because Hamzatul Qata is an actual Hamza. Yeah? So the sound is ya. I think the word cut, C-U-T, probably comes from Qata. I'm not sure, because in Arabic, yeah, Qaf Ta'ain is actually to cut off. You know, because there are some words, memang the English do take Arabic words, like the way they do Latin word. They borrow a lot of words, just like how do you say, to cut, qata. So that's why. So that's the other thing. So it should always be on the letter itself, not on this alif. This is towards the end. It's always at the end anyway. Usually at the end of the word you find this alif. The one that is in between is usually your hamza to wasl. Yeah. Oh, I've deleted it already. Yeah. Okay. So then we have ashkruka, shukran. Yeah. Ma'azallahu. Yeah. So this one comes with a'uzu, ma'azah. This is when we ask for protection. Yeah. Ma'azah is to ask for protection. And subaha. Subhan that we discussed that day. Usabbihu subhanallah. So this one I would translate something like to make it simple for you. Yeah. So one of the good ways of translating this is this, because subhan is actually perfection. The meaning of the word is perfection, and you're above any flaws. Yeah, it's above any flaws. I glorify Allah in His perfection. Because remember, the root word sinbaha actually means to swim. Yeah, sabaha is to swim, to stay afloat. You're above everything. So that's why they call it Subhanallah. So in His perfection, He's above all flaws. Yeah, perfection here, above. Yeah, things like that. Absolutely perfect. Yeah. All right. So that's one. And here I've just more or less summarize what we saw just now. Yeah. So I said that here the maf'ul mutlaq is mansub and it's nakirah. Yeah. You don't have alif lam in front of a maf'ul mutlaq. And the maf'ul mutlaq can become mansub for different reasons. The most popular one is the fi'il, but it can also happen with an isim fa'il. Yeah. An isim fa'il can behave like a fi'il, by the way. And your masdar. Your masdar can also behave like a fi'il. That's why it affects your maf'ul mutlaq. So these are your maf'ul mutlaqs. Taqliman, saffan, yeah. Here, jaza'an, yeah. So this, shall I color this? For maf'ul mutlaq, what color should it be? Run out of colors already. pink. Oh no, that's pink also. Oh, blue. So your mafhum mutlaq is blue. And the one in pink is what made it mansub. Yeah, the amil, the agent of change, amil. Do you understand the concept of amil?
Yes.
Okay, good.
I want to ask Maufura, what is the rule here? Jaza'an Maufura? Is it
Mawfuran, what do you think it is? This is the same. Yeah, it is the sifah of jaza'an. So if we were to translate it, I think if I translate it, you would probably understand. Oh, I know, I put the translation down here. Yeah, here. Yeah, so an ample recompense. Yeah, mawfura is ample. Jaza'a is the reward or recompense. Yeah, this mawfura means a lot. A lot.
Okay.
So
Alright.
it's mim faro. Yeah, mim faro, the root letters. Just quick one. I don't want to get the root letters wrong. Mim faro. Sorry. Okay. Is it here? Looks like it's not the right formula. So what? It's fa, fawara. Sorry.
Yeah, maybe Fawawra.
Yeah, you're much. What form is this? Yeah, it's not maf'ul. It's not maf'ul. Oh, if it is maf'ul, then it's wow
Yeah.
fa-ra. Yeah, wow fa-ra. Sorry. Oh, wow fa. So wow fa-ra. Yeah. Yeah, exists abundantly, plentiful. Yeah, so it's ample, big, huge, available. Yeah, so that's mawfura. Yeah, correct. Alhamdulillah. Yeah, ample, abundant. Yeah, plentiful. So that's the meaning. Okay. So these are the things that can make it mansub. And then the maf'ul mutlaq shows the degree is usually masdar of the main verb. Yeah, this is like, or it has the same meaning as the main verb. That's why I was saying, if the root letters doesn't match in terms of meaning, like shadidan, yeah, shin dal with darabat, daraba is what? Daraba, yeah. So if it doesn't match, then it can't be a masdar. Yeah, it cannot be a maf'ul mutlaq. It can be something like a sifah, like we saw just now, in the place of a maf'ul mutlaq. So jalasa rajulu, this is men, qu'udan. No, this is, sorry, this is single man. Yeah. Jalasa rajulu julusan. Yeah. So both mean the same thing. But like in this case, it's very difficult to translate. Yeah. How do we say this? The man sat. Maybe we can underline set because we're emphasizing the set. But how would we, translate it? It was like this one, this other one, this other word. Here, umatul mutlaq for stative verbs. Stative verbs are something that you cannot see. It's an action that you cannot see. You don't put it into motion. So that's why it's called static. So like being patient, you can't see that. Yeah. So in this case, when you translate the sabran, you can use the word so, very, extremely, shadidan. Just now, I love my brother with a great love, right? So you can say very much, things like that, or you said a lot, right? So this is the way you would translate static verbs. But dynamic verbs, you can translate like this one, for example. Yep. So we have rujjati, rajjan. Yeah, rujja. This one originally Iza followed by this. Would this have been a sukun originally? Is that why it changed to a kasrah? Rujjati. Yeah, Rujjatul Adru. So maybe it is. It's more like to make the sound smooth. This one I don't know. I've got to find out why it's a kasra. If this is correct, lah. Yeah. So these two, you can think of a translation to show the intensity of the action, right? So when the earth is shaken violently, for example, although Rajan doesn't mean violent, but it indicates that this shaking was really strong, right? So in English, you can say something like that. Or here, in this case, for example, wabusatti jibalu basan. Yeah, basan. I'm not sure why the thing didn't come out. Okay. So in this case, you can say something like it was crushed and crushed really to dust, or really, in Malay would say lebur, right? Hancur lebur, something like that. Yeah, the mountains are crushed to dust. So you can translate it in that way so that you can reflect the meaning of intensity, yeah, the degree of intensity. But in this case, it's difficult. Qama Zaidun wukufan. You want to show that maybe he was shocked at something and he stood up. You know what I mean? But how would you translate that? It is something that difficult to translate in English. Yeah, but in Arabic they cater to that. They cater to that sort of emotion. So, Qama Zaidun wukufan. Yeah, maybe somebody came in and told him that somebody close to him had died, and he just stood up in shock or something like that. Yeah. So it's very, very difficult to translate something like this, just like it was difficult to translate this part, the sitting down. Yeah. Or like in this case, you are told suddenly that your house has burned down or got swallowed up in an earthquake, and you're just so shocked you just sat down. No, you know what I mean? That sort of sitting down. Yeah. Okay. All right. So any question on Mafhum Mutlaq? I just want to do one exercise with you and then we can leave, inshallah. Quite all right, right?
Yeah,
Not,
yeah, it's quite okay.
not difficult, inshallah. Okay. Now we go to the ayah 37, 38. Now what I wanted to do was, with all of you, but since there's only you, was this. You are in, right? You were in just now?
Yeah, I can log in.
Okay, good. Alhamdulillah. So here, I just want you to do the harakah. This is quite a simple exercise. I want to see how you think about this. I've removed the harakah. So can you add it in? Yeah, you can put it on the red one.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Questions.
Is that your cursor up there?
Yeah.
Okay. Don't look at that's why I was saying don't look at your mushaf. This one you have to think through your head, yeah? This one you have to think through your head slowly. When you look at a sentence like this, okay, how would you look at it? I mean, how would you start thinking about it? And when you don't see any harakah, how would you tackle it?
I'll try to find the fi'il and the
Okay,
doer.
all right. Where's your fi'il in this sentence?
Maybe tajri.
Okay, tajri. How would you spell that? Taj. This is something we see often, right, in the Quran. So it's only natural to do that. Yes, alhamdulillah. Taj.
Oh, you. I did the above one, the black.
Oh, you did the okay, I was looking at the red one. I was thinking, how come Brother Hazmi hasn't written anything yet? Okay, tajri. Yes, and then why not la? Why li?
Li. Why not lah? Wait.
Your mind must have had some thought process, right?
Wait. I try to think why.
Sometimes it's just that you read in the Quran so often, yeah,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
instinctively you're noting down something, but you're not sure what it is. But it's correct. It's li. Definitely, it's li. When we first did, I don't know whether you did it during your class, but when we learned about half of jar, yeah, half of jar, they told us there's a simple rule. They said if the lam is attached to a pronoun like ha, yeah, then it is a fatha. This was the rule that they taught us. Anything else, they said, is a li.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but having said that, it's not always true. When is the other case when the lam is la and it's not attached to a pronoun? Can you think of a case where it's la but it's not attached to a pronoun?
Not attached to pronoun.
Mm-mm. Instead, it's attached to something else and it shows emphasis.
Oh.
Mm. You remember the la with the what we call nun sakila, the heavy nun. Yeah, la with the heavy nun. And then in between, you have your fi'il. Yeah, when you want to emphasize a verb, you have this la and either a nun shadda or a nun sukun, which is a nun hafifah that we use for emphasis. Yeah, don't know whether you learned that. I think you have, right? La and nun. Don't know whether I have an example here. Okay, I won't disturb you now. Yes, go on. Li, Mu. Yes, you're correct. Is that meme you added it in or it was there in the original?
No, in my text it's only single meme, but in yours I see double.
Oh, okay. Oh. So yeah, I copied paste. There's only single here. I wonder why. Okay. Yeah, right. It must have been added on. The most. This is family.
This is istaqar. Istaqar. Istaqar.
So it's one of the mazid fi. Yeah, you're sure it's mazid fi because of the.
Because the root letter is more than 3.
Mm-hmm. Yes. And what is the root letters?
Istaqar. Oh, I'm sorry, sister. I cannot find this. That.
Mustaqar. But it is actually Li. So okay, let's just finish the ending here, because this is Li, and it has to be this has to be an isim, right? Because we say it's a half of jar here, and so that's an isim. So that would be rin. Yeah, true. That's rin. Correct. Mustaqarin. This is actually one of those muda'af. Yeah, kafra, because the additional is alif sin ta, right? And the mu of course tells you that is also mazid fi. Yeah, mustaqarrin. Yeah, there is a two r's, two r's, two ra. There's a shaddah here. Sorry, what did I do? This is because you're familiar with the word, right? Takdiru.
Yeah. Familiar with the surah also.
Okay, alhamdulillah. Oh, maybe we can finish it today, actually. It's not that difficult. Alhamdulillah. So if this is an isim, you have alif lam. This is light. You said it's light. Yeah, you have actually made it light. Why did you make this light?
Takdirun. Oh, okay. Yeah.
I mean, might be light. You might write, but takdir. Yeah.
This is mudaf.
It is mudaf. Yes, it is light. So if that's mudaf, is it azizu?
Aziz. Takdirul Aziz. Zil.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because it's mudaf ilay.
Yeah, I get it. No.
Yeah. See? Did it in no time at all. Alhamdulillah. Takdirul Azizil Alim. Okay. And we can actually do the Irab quite quickly as well. This one, Zalika, this is Isim Ishara, right? And there is no Alif Lam. So this is actually the...
Pardon, sister?
This is Zalika. Yeah? There is no Alif Lam here. It's Taqdiru. It's this no Alif Lam light. This is Mudaf. Right? So how would I translate this to? How would I look at this sentence when there is no Alif Lam here?
Zalika. This is Mubtada.
Yeah, Mubtada. Good. Mubtada haba. So this Zalika is that, right? It's far, right?
Yeah.
So then we would actually say that is. Yeah, that is. There is an is here. Takdirul Azizil Alim. Yeah, that is takdir is decree. The decree of Al Aziz and Al Alim. When you see something like this together, yeah, some Iraq book says this is sifah to that because it match in all four. Yeah, but we don't do that. We don't treat it that way. More comfortable treating this as two sifas. Yeah, two sifas, but the mausuf is missing. And what do you think the mausuf that is missing is? What do you think? What word is missing here?
Takdirul Aziz. This is wait, the missing one is Mm,
Hmm.
let me think. Wait.
Yeah, no problem.
Maybe the God. Or
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, we normally don't say Rabb, right? We will say Allah, right? The word Allah. Yeah, lafzul jalalah. So somewhere here is another mudaf ilayh, yeah, and it is the word of Allah, and it matches in this one is the first sifah of Allah. This is the second sifah of Allah. Yeah. So this is how we would normally look at something like this combination. Azizi, Alim, what else? Azizi, Hakim, yeah, all the names that come together at the end of most surahs, right? We can see this quite often in the Quran. Yeah. Okay. So this is also washamsu in terms of Irab. Ashamsu.
Asyamsu mubtada.
Yeah, because it's not only is it marfu, it's also ma'rifah. So this clear cut mubtada. Yeah. Then when you have mubtada and whoops, there is a change. Tajri. This is a fi'l. So again, there must be an is here, right? There must be, because there's a break, what we call a break in the chain. It should by right be like, there is some continuity, but suddenly we have a fi'il. So what is this fi'il then? If this is mubtada, what is this fi'il?
Khabar.
And we would describe it as fi mahali rafa, right? Because it is a sentence. It's not a single word. Then we have li mustaqarrin, which is ja wa majrur. Yeah. When it is ja wa majrur, it's muta'alliq to what here? The most obvious one is?
Muta'alliq bil fi'il.
Yes, which is tajri. Okay. Then we have laha. This is also ja wa majrur. But this ja wa majrur, do you remember the term shibhu jumlah?
Part of part of sentence.
Yeah, part of sentence. Shibhu jumlah, like a sentence. Shibhu means to be like a sentence, but it's not a complete sentence. Yeah. So one type of shibhu jumlah is laha. Ja wa majrur. We learned this, remember? So we have shibhu jumlah. How do we spell shibhu jumlah again? Me and my spelling, very poor. Jumlah. We had two types of shibhu jumlah. One is ja wa majrur. I think I've got that spelling wrong, right? It should be correcting me. It didn't correct me. Okay, never mind. This is one. And the second one is Zof. Zof with its mudaf ilayh. Meaning that the Zof itself is a mudaf. Okay. So this is, and we have a mudaf ilayh. How do I spell mudaf? So these are the two types of, two types of shibhu jumlah that you get. You have to remember this, yeah? And we learn that if you have a sentence or a shibhu jumlah that follows a nakirah isim, got tanwin, right? Nakirah. Then what is this? A jumlah or a shibhu jumlah that follows a nakirah word, then automatically this becomes what to mustaqar.
Pardon, can you repeat? Can you repeat?
Okay. When you have a nakirah word means indefinite, common, right? Because of the tanwin. This is why it is common. It's an isim, but it's a common isim. And then after that, you find that there is a shibhu jumlah or a jumlah. Okay. Then what is that jumlah or shibhu jumlah with respect to this mustaqarrin? What is it actually doing for this mustaqarrin?
The
You can have shibhu jumlah or jumlah after a ma'rifah word. Then it will have a different role. If it's a ma'rifah word, it will be a different role. We would call that hal. Yeah, because it's actually describing something definite.
this will be the sifah.
Yes, this is the sifah. Yeah. So this laha is muta'alliq to a sifah that is mahzuf. That's how we would say it. Yeah, it's muta'alliq to a sifah that is mahzuf and the sifah of mustaqarrin. Or the other way of saying is just saying that the shibhu jumlah itself is the sifah to mustaqarrin. That is the other i'rab that we can do. First i'rab, muta'alliq to a sifah that is mahzuf. Second i'rab, the shibhu jumlah is the sifah to the mustaqarrin. Yeah, so there are two i'rabs we can have here. Yeah? All right, so we more or less completed our i'rab. So I've actually, this was supposed to be Sister Vinita, but I think she has guests at home, so she can't join us today. So this is what I have done for you. And then maybe next week we can do another ayah. Yeah. So we said here this was mubtada, right? You said just now? Yeah. So this mubtada is marfu. What are the sign?
Bidhamma.
Bidhamma. Okay. So this is bidhamma. So this one we said this jumlah tajri, we said that it was mubtada, right? But we cannot say rafa because it's a jumlah. So we cannot say marfu because it's a jumlah. So we say instead rafa, right? Okay. Yeah. I hope I'm not going too fast. I think okay, right? You can, Hanu. So but it is the jumlah. So the i'rab for the jumlah, this would be fi'il. What type of fi'il is this? It is
Fi'il mudari.
okay. Is it mansub, marfu, or mahzum, majzum?
Marfu.
And what is the sign of marfu?
Bi tajri. Bi
It's something that you cannot see, right?
yeah.
So it's something that you cannot see, but it's still the same sign, like this one. Yeah, so it's still dhamma. It is still dhamma, but you cannot see it. And when we cannot see it and we are trying to guess,
Takdiruhu.
yes. No, there's another word. Not takdiruhu. There's another term.
Muqaddarah.
Yes, excellent. And it's muqaddarah on what? What is preventing the dhamma from being seen? Tajri. This one. This is what? What letter is this?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. So it's like that. Allah, Alia. Yeah. And the reason we give, remember we had two reasons. One is either impossible or the other one is difficult. So in this case, is it difficult or impossible?
Tajri. This is impossible.
Impossible would be an alif. So this, because alif, there's no way you can, but yeah, you can still, when it is nasab, you can see the ya. Yeah, it's only when it's rafa and jar you cannot see it. So this would be what we call dissikal, heavy. Yeah.
Oh,
Okay. All right with that?
okay, all right.
But you're getting there, alhamdulillah. I mean, I think the other ladies would probably not be able to do that. Okay, yeah, we said this. Li mustaqarrin is jawa majrur and it's muta'alliq to what? What did we say just now? This is, you said,
Tadri.
yeah, to tajri, yeah. So that was easy. So this would be tajri. And oops, I think I have it here already. And now I have something mahsuf. Wouldn't this be the one? This one is, yeah, this one is the one. Why is this mahsuf? I think I've written this wrongly. Should be here. This is just tajri, yeah. This one is the one. Sifah of. What was the word just now? For the mausuf. I rarely put this. Usually I don't put mausuf, but just to make it clear. Yeah. Oh, dear me. Have I spelled this wrongly? Nope, this is correct. I think because it's the first time we've ever used the word mausuf. So it's like, not sure what I'm saying. So this is mustaqarrin. Okay. Yeah, like what we discussed just now. Yeah, because this one is not here. This is up here. And this doesn't exist. How do I get rid of this? Okay. Mustaqarr. Okay. Then zalika. We said it was isim isyara is mabni ala
Al-Fat.
zalika. Okay. I hope I have alafat here. It's a sukun. Why is it sukun?
Zalika. Why is it sukun?
Yeah, it's not sukun, right? It's fathah. Interesting. Yeah, it should be fathah. So anyway, I'll correct that. Fi mahali mubtada. Yeah, because it's mabni. When it's mabni, we use the term fi mahali. Okay. Takdiru, this is straightforward. This was, what did we say just now? If this is mubtada, this would be
Khobar.
habar, and the sign is not takdiruhu. It had a dhamma. Remember, you showed me this one. So habar marfu.
Bidam.
Yeah, bidhamma. Good. Finally, these two that we saw. Yeah. I prefer not to call it this one majrur lil ta'zim because it's addressing Allah, so that's why we say it's lil ta'zim. Whenever something describes Allah, we say because of the greatness. Yeah, and this is mudaf ilay, and of course it is jar with the sign is kasra. But there is this one that says it is the sifa of Aziz, which I do not like. I don't quite agree to this. Yeah. So I rather have this as the second sifa. Yeah. Sifa Sani. of Takzim. I will write this for you in the proper way and put it up in the notes. Yeah, so it'll be like something like it is actually. How shall I put this? I'm going to put this together and I will correct that. Just a while sikit, yeah? Just 2 minutes. Because I know sometimes you also don't have the time to look at it after this. So I just want to put it here so then at least you know that it is. Now, how will I say this? These are actually two sifas, so I will say sifatain. Yeah. Lil mudaf ilay. The mudaf ilay is mahzuf, and it comes from this kari means something that is great. Yeah. Lil mudaf ilay mahzuf min qawli qawlin, and it would have been like I said just now. I think I wrote it up there, but we'll repeat it down here again. Yeah, so this is that is I is this one. Yeah, the whole sentence, but the Allah was not there. Yeah, so we put the sorry, the Allah was not, the word Allah was not there. Yeah, okay. Us a mudaf ilai, which was missing, and it comes from the great word Allah. All right, and this should be as you say, fatha. Right, what happened? Okay. You want to do the translation next class or no?
Maybe we can finish this off.
Yeah, I think so. Alhamdulillah. So what do you think? Yeah, it's really nice. Okay. Yeah. What is the translation?
And the sun.
And the sun.
Walk.
Oh, moves. I think. Let just move.
Yeah.
Actually, tajri is to flow. Like tajri is to actually flow. Yeah. So walk won't be wrong. Okay. Runs. The sun runs. Li is for, right?
Yeah. Four.
This part is going to be a bit difficult, so I'm going to do it for you. You do me the last part. I'll do this for you. Zalika takdiru. This one you do to me. And the sun runs on its course. On its fix. Mustaqar is to be always there on that path. He doesn't go anywhere. I mean, if the sun started to move in a different way, then we know it's almost the end of the world. Yeah, the sun runs on its fixed course, and that, oh, there's no end. That is, here now, that is, how would I say it?
There is the fate.
Okay.
Is it fate?
The term will be decree, I think. Yeah, decree. Yeah.
Of the most powerful and the most esteemed.
And the most knowing, is it? The most?
Yeah, the most knowing.
I think they use this one. Okay, well, all, but okay, nice. This is also right. It looks okay. There, the sun runs on its fixed course, That is the degree of the all-powerful and the all-knowing. Alhamdulillah. Okay, thank you very much, Brother Hazim. You did it single-handedly tonight. Alhamdulillah. The whole thing. So if you have any questions, you just let me know, okay? Inshallah, and I'll be more than happy to answer, inshallah. Okay, subhanallah wa bihamdik. Nash'adu an la ilaha illa ant nastaghfiruka wa atubu ilaik. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله جزاك الله خيرا كثيرا.
Okay, amin wa iyaki. Okay, you take care. Night.